welcome back. I'm Laura and I garden in Zone 6, Connecticut. And today I want to talk to you all about my fairy garden. So over the winter I've been collecting some knickknacks and things to add to the fairy garden. We actually got a super good deal on Facebook Marketplace. Someone was selling a rack. I'll just show you. A rack like this, one of those, and I was gonna use that anyway. So we got that, and they wanted $60 for the rack, plus it was full of stuff. So it had boxes, like plastic bins, and the plastic bins were full of like all crafting things. It was like a dream come true. Because the rack itself sells for like $80 at Lowe's. So I really wanted it. And he had it on there for like $75, and I waited for like a couple weeks. And then he dropped the price to $60, and I was like, okay, I have to have this. So when we got it home, it had like a bunch of stuff that I could use for the fairy garden. So it was just perfect. It had you'll see like a little fence that we ended up using. What else? I don't know, a bunch of like little knickknacks and things. You'll also see a dollhouse. We got the dollhouse from our local swap shed. We get a lot of things from there. And I repainted it, and that took a really long time, but it was totally worth it. And I like how it came out. You'll see the lighthouse. I'll talk a little bit more about that when I'm showing it to you. I redid that last year, so this is like more of like a repair year for it. And then what else? I guess that's it. So I'll show you what it looked like at the beginning of the season right now, a couple weeks ago, and then there'll be some footage of me and my daughter working on it. And then I'll go through and show you a little update. So thank you for joining, and I hope you like it. So there's some repairs that need to be done on the fairy castle. This used to be a lighthouse. I will see if I can find a picture of it when we got it from the swap shed. So it needs a new door. And the roof needs to be fixed. And these windows, I tried to make them like stained glass windows, and then I based them on the elements. I'm trying to get around here without squishing things. So there's like earth, water. Can sort of see fire in there, air, and then I did a ghost for spirit. So this needs to get all fixed, the top, and the roof needs to get repaired. And then over here, down here, I have a spot for the dollhouse that I did, which is gonna be like a fairy apartment building. And then we're gonna fill it in with plants, and we have a bunch of little accessories and stuff. So this is what we're working with. Okay, so here's the finished product. Pretty much finished. At first I thought it was a little much, but I think it's growing on me. So the moss, I use moss in one of the wigs that I make for my Etsy store, and I just have so much of it. So the moss I'm using as kind of like a mulch. I'm going to put some plants in there. This little pond I just made out of cardboard with some colored rocks, and then we use some colored sand to kind of make a river. It'll probably wash away, but for now it's good. You can see how I remade the dollhouse into more of my color palette, purples, pinks. That was a fun project. A little tedious doing all the little brickwork, but it came out super cute, so I love it. I did put a little tree in there. It was like a little Christmas tree, and I ended up putting another one in over on this side, but I didn't get a video of that. I think it will be in the end of this one. We have a couple little statues over there. I got that mushroom at the garden barn in Vernon, Connecticut, which is just a beautiful nursery. If you haven't been there, you have to go. This is the finished lighthouse. Last year is when I did all the like the stonework, which I made out of egg crate. I found a YouTube video about how to use like egg cartons to make this stonework. I will link it in the description because it was super helpful, and that's how I did it. Oh, let's see. We do need to still put fairies in here. We don't have any fairies. I'm going to get them from Michael's. I like the little plastic ones that they have at Michael's, so I'm going to do that. We do have a little gnome there. That's supposed to be like their little garden area with the fence. And I'm hoping to put a few little plants in there. And I love the little purple moss that we added. It came out really cute. This is about a week later, and I've just planted up some of my seedlings in here. So I have some violas in here and some stock that will be purple and some cherry twist snapdragons. So I put some in here, and then in here, and then I did pop a couple in the moss. Those are bunny ears viola, so they're really tiny, but really adorable. And hopefully they'll put pansies and stuff out at the store soon, so I can get some color in here. I want to plant something in those little raised boxes, raised beds. And I don't know if I showed the roof. I ended up using bark, and I had to like nail it in because I couldn't get anything else to really stick. But I like how it came out. So that's it. All the seedlings that I planted in there are hardy down to about 25 degrees, and the temps for the next 10 days don't have anything over 29. Also, I've been hardening them off for about 7 to 10 days or so. So I've just been taking them out of the greenhouse and letting them get more and more sun every day. and yesterday they were out all day. So they're ready to be planted. Pretty excited to get something in the ground, but I do want some color. So hopefully this weekend the big box stores will have things out. I did go to the garden barn last week or 2 weeks ago maybe, and I think they had a couple of like primroses, but really nothing ready. But maybe this week they will, because they did have a lot of stuff that was like looking to be ready. They had like racks of things. So if you're local, you should definitely check them out. I'm hoping to make a video of their inventory soon, and then also they have like an amazing selection of cement statues and stuff. So I will take a video the next time I'm there. Thank you for coming. Let me know if you have any questions about the fairy garden or about anything else. And like and subscribe if you're new. And thanks. Bye.